G'day coaches, just a really quick video update for you. Just three things I want to share. Number one, we are going to hold a group leader training night on Thursday the 22nd of April. Thursday the 22nd of April, 7:30 p.m. in the college room. It's going to be awesome. We're going to invite the group leaders along. I've just cut a video that I'm about to send to our group leaders with a couple of reminders and updates, and this is in there. So if you can put that in your calendar, Thursday 22nd of April, 7:30 p.m. in the college room. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a night of training, development, and impartation. We're going to be praying for our group leaders as well. So that would be great. Love to have you come along to that. When you are catching up with your group leader, I don't know what week of the month, but if you catch up with them in the fourth week of the month, or the last week of the month, it would be great to do two things. Remember, checking around group health. How's their group going? How are they feeling? But also remind them of our vision for this year, which is not just connect, care, grow, but invite. That invite culture that we want in our groups. That we're going to see people saved through our groups. People need to hear vision again and again and again. So can I encourage you, every time you're talking to your group leader, especially with that monthly catch-up, talk about, hey, how are you going with that strategy of praying for 4, 6, 8 weeks? And then where's that event in your group where you're going to invite your mate, your friend, your work colleague along? So we really want this to be an intentional strategy for all of our group leaders. And the moment you hear a group leader invite someone into their group who's unchurched, tell me, let me know. We'll share that as good news. Even if they don't get saved, but they're coming along, that's a culture shift. And we really want to promote and celebrate that. So when you do the monthly catch-up, talk about the invite culture, how are they going with it, and just for this whole year, we want to just really cement this as a cultural idea. The other thing too is just remind them when they're doing their attendance report. So if you're calling them right at the end of the month, say, hey, have you done your report? If you haven't, do it with them then and there, literally over the phone or in person or on their, whatever way they can do it, and remind them it's not just if the person attended, did they meaningfully engage with that person during the month, and if they did, still tick them as attended. I spoke to a group leader the other day and I said, how are you going with putting in your tick sheet and that moment of meaningful engagement? And the person was like, I'm not sure what you mean, meaningful engagement. So let's just keep making that a part of that important process for them as well when you're checking with them for group health. And the last thing I wanted to remind you of, we spoke about, we've got a couple of hundred people that haven't joined back into groups again for this year. They did it last year, but they're not in the rhythm or pattern. And so we are going to give every group leader, or most group leaders, about 10 names. And I'd love you to work with them to encourage them to get those 10 or so people, invite them into their group. I reckon if we can get 30 or 40 group leaders making those 10 calls over about a month and inviting people in, I think we'll really see a lot of people scooped up and getting back into the rhythm of going to a group again. So that's going to happen over the next couple of weeks. Just so you know, I personally am going to spend the next week or so. I just want to call every group leader just to say hi, thank them for the great job that they do, and just encourage them. So I'm going to do that just as a way to stay connected to them as well. And I'll just send that reminder to them, and I'll send that date claimer as well. So guys, thank you so much for all that you do with them. God's moving. It's so exciting to see what's happening. And yeah, it's going to be great on Thursday, the 22nd of April. All right. Any concerns, questions, ideas on how to do groups better, always let us know. Bless you guys.